Welcome to Old Age Wisdom. If you are past 60, your life has been one of hard work, raising a family, caring for others, and doing what was needed. As you enter this new phase, retirement, a fresh start, or your own time, a powerful shift occurs. You realize life isn't about chasing more, but choosing better. The unspoken truth: living better often means letting go, not adding more. It's about shedding habits, beliefs, and pressures no longer serving you. We will explore 9 things to consider releasing after 60, not from fault, but because you deserve more joy, peace, and freedom. These lessons, from over a decade with people like you in their 60s, 70s, 80s plus, show what living well truly means. Stay with us. The last point might change your tomorrow. Let's begin. First, stop saving mainly from fear. This idea for those over 60 might seem odd. Thriftiness was instilled. Save for rainy days, retirement, just in case. This served you well. But after 60, fear-based saving can hinder you. Why? Savings are for your future self, to prepare for the life you want later. What if later is now? What if you've saved enough, needs are met, yet you fear spending a little? I've seen this often. A man with ample retirement funds, no debt, a paid-off home, still tensed at suggestions for a holiday or nice dinner, fearing future needs. I asked, what if you never use it? What if later isn't as expected? This stayed with him. Saving is vital, but trust the life you've built. Enjoy it. Take the trip, buy the gift, make memories, thoughtfully, without guilt. If planned well and basics are covered, savings are for living, connection, joy. So shift from what if I run out, to what's worth spending on now. Your time is now. Second, after 60, stop spending on things not bringing true joy. Having permitted yourself to spend, ensure it's on the right things. We often buy from habit, guilt, or obligation, to keep up appearances, please others, or fill a void. But how much of your spending genuinely makes you happy? A lady in her 70s spent much on unworn clothes and pressured gifts. Her most cherished memory? A modest flight to surprise her sister. That weekend meant more than all shopping trips. This is spending well versus just spending. If these insights help, kindly like this video and subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more. After 60, your money should reflect your core values. Travel, grandchildren's education, dinners with friends, a comfy chair. Spend there. Let go of heavy, meaningless, or rushed purchases. Release spending from guilt, fear, or impressing others. You don't owe explanations for enjoying your life. Joy isn't always costly. Rich moments can be simple. Porch time with a loved one, a handwritten letter, a phoneless nature walk. Before spending, ask, does this help my desired life, or is it noise? Spend with intention, with heart. The goal is meaning, not more or less. Third, after 60, reconsider trading time for money, unless work still brings deep meaning. For most of your life, time and money were linked. You worked for a paycheck, earning your living through hours and effort, even when hard. This was necessary for building your life. Now, in this new chapter, time is your most precious currency. Honestly ask, are you working from love or fear of stopping? Does your job give purpose or just keep you busy? Retirement isn't mandatory at 60. If work brings joy, energy, structure, and connection, continue by choice, not habit or fear. A teacher I knew worked until 67, retiring when he stopped loving it, peacefully. I hope this for you. Conversely, some stay in disliked jobs, unsure of their identity without that role, or fear slowing down. The truth: you can earn more money, but never more time. Today gone is gone forever. If work fulfills you, continue proudly. If it drains you, hindering your desired life, it may be time to let go. You've traded time for money long enough. Now, trade time for meaning. Fourthly, after 60, stop postponing experiences you've always wanted. How often have you said, I'll take that trip someday, or I'll learn that skill next year? The hard truth: someday isn't on the calendar and often never comes. A couple dreamt of a cross-country trip, had money and time, but kept saying next summer. A health scare made them realize they were waiting for permission that wouldn't come. They went, calling it their best decision, not because every day was perfect, but because they finally did it. That's the power of acting now. So what are you putting off? A trip, hobby, visit, letter? Why not now? You don't need to wait for retirement to live. Perfection isn't needed, nor anyone's okay. Often, work, routine, even planning are excuses. Behind waiting is often fear of change, new things, prioritizing yourself. What if this year you stop waiting? What if you start living now, not in 5 years, not when timing is right, but now? You're not too old, it's not too late. You're allowed to make magic memories at any age. The world is full of wonder. Just say yes. Fifth, after 60, stop neglecting your health. This is sensitive but vital. Many view retirement by years left, 15, 25. Better question, how many healthy years remain? Without good health, money, trips, or a lovely home mean little if you can't enjoy them. Would you prefer wealth with daily sickness, or less money feeling vibrant and strong? Most choose the latter, yet many live chasing the first. We sincerely hope these ideas are useful. If they are, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to Old Age Wisdom. Good news, you don't need a total overhaul to feel better. No marathons or strict diets overnight. Start small, walk more, choose water over soda, stretch, join an age-appropriate fitness class. Light strength training boosts balance, energy, independence. This isn't about weight loss or youth, but keeping freedom, playing with grandkids, pain-free travel, energetic mornings. Your body is your life's vehicle. It needs care, maintenance, love. Attend to yourself. Make that doctor's appointment. Take a short walk. Prepare one healthy meal. Health is momentum, not perfection. Start now. Sixth, after 60, worry less about others' opinions. Honestly, for much of life, others' expectations shaped us. We aim to be good parents, loyal employees, reliable friends, following rules. But at some point, ask, who am I living for now? A client in her mid-60s loved art, dreamed of a painting class, but hesitated. What if I'm not good? What if it's silly at my age? I said, so what if they do? She took the class. It changed everything, not by fame, but by finally doing something for herself. No apologies. Remember this, older you get, more freedom you earn to ignore outside noise. Wear bold colors? Do it. Travel alone? Do it. Say no to exhausting gatherings? You have that right. This isn't rudeness or self-centeredness. It's authentic living, avoiding regret. A hospice nurse, Bronnie Ware, wrote that the top regret of the dying was, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Let that sink in. Live by others' standards too long, and you disappear from your own life. Release the pressure. Stop trying to impress. Say what you mean, do what you love. Be seen fully, honestly, as you are. It's never too late. Seventh, after 60, stop consuming constant doom and gloom, at least not daily. This might surprise you. I don't mean ignore the world. Staying informed is part of being a thoughtful citizen. But there's a difference between being informed and emotionally consumed. Hours of daily news can make you feel the world is falling apart. This constant stress, anxiety, and fear build up, wearing on your body, clouding your mind, stealing peace. Have you ever met someone who felt better after hours of cable news? Neither have I. Many, however, told me that stepping away from nonstop news improved their mental health, mood. They became more hopeful, present, at ease. Much news isn't designed to inform you, but to keep your attention. Fear is a powerful hook. Is that where you want to spend your attention? After 60, you realize attention is a most valuable resource. You choose where it goes. Focus on what's broken or what's still beautiful. Kindness exists. Good people do good things. Music, laughter, learning, love persist. Stay informed, yes, but not at your peace's cost. Limit intake. Turn off the TV. Choose uplifting stories. Read sources respecting your intelligence, not just fear. Ask, has this helped me act, improve my life, or just made me feel helpless? You deserve peace, joy, and energy for things you control. Eighth, after 60, stop ignoring your financial plan, but also stop obsessing. It's a delicate balance. Some avoid finances completely. It's too overwhelming. Or, I'll deal with it later. Avoiding it doesn't solve problems, it lets them grow. After 60, understanding your money is crucial. How it works, monthly income needs, health change provisions, unexpected event protection. You don't need to be an expert, but a plan giving peace of mind is vital. On the other side, some only think of finances, analyzing every rupee, delaying joy for a spreadsheet. You didn't save and invest just to look at numbers. You did it to live. So, talk to your advisor, check accounts, ensure basics are covered. Then let go. Let money support your life, not control it. A strong financial plan gives confidence to say yes, not fear that freezes you. A great retirement plan isn't just a high balance, it's a life well lived. Stop avoiding finances from fear, stop obsessing from anxiety. Use finances to build the life you want, one joyful, intentional decision at a time. Ninth and finally, after 60, stop living like you have forever. I say this not to scare you, but to invite fuller living. By our 60s, most have felt loss, a parent, sibling, friend. In grief's quiet moments, we remember life is finite. We know this, yet put things off, wait for the right moment. Truth is, you never know how much time is left. That makes today precious. I ask clients, if this was your last year, what would you do differently? Who would you call? What would you say? What stop tolerating? What finally start? Most answer quickly, then revert to old ways. What stops you from doing some of that now? You don't need a crisis to wake up. Wake up today, aware of life's fleeting beauty. Forgive someone, start that journal, book the trip, take the class, say, I love you, before the moment passes. You can't do everything in one day, but you can begin. The point isn't fearing death, but respecting life, honoring this one irreplaceable life you still have. You are here, breathing, you have today. That's enough reason to stop waiting and truly start living. So, there are 9 things to release after 60, not from fault, but because you've earned the right to live more lightly, freely, intentionally. Letting go isn't giving up. It's making space for peace, joy, presence, for what truly matters. Remember, let go of fear-based saving, joyless spending, trading time for money unmeaningly, putting off experiences, neglecting health, worrying about others' opinions, constant negativity, financial fear, but not planning, and the illusion of forever. You have right now, and that's enough to begin. Before closing, what are you ready to let go of, starting today? If comfortable, kindly share in the comments. You might inspire others. If this message resonated, reminded you of your worth, wisdom, or possibilities, please share it with someone dear. At Old Age Wisdom, we believe aging isn't slowing down, but showing up more fully. Thank you for your time, heart, and trust. Thank you for reminding the world it's never too late for a life of purpose, connection, and joy. Kindly like, comment, subscribe to Old Age Wisdom, and share this video. We'll see you next time.